Hi, I'm Norm Olsen, coming to you from deep pandemic isolation along the frozen banks of the Narraguagus River in down east Maine. It's been a long year for all of us, lacking family visits and the camaraderie of face-to-face social engagements. My wife Pat and I have done all we can to stay busy and intellectually stimulated throughout this time. When we're not cheerily shoveling our way to the woodpile, we're chipping ice, cruising our maple forest, looking for the trees we'll tap for the coming sugaring season. And luckily for us, we've benefited from a lot of COVID-free companionship over the past year. What with the cost of these aesthetically pleasing duck and chicken houses, miles of chicken wire, and tons of feed, the cost per egg is down somewhere now around $57.50 a piece. Colloquy Down East is a 30-year-old volunteer organization based in lovely Blue Hill, Maine, that brings together people for informed, informative, and spirited discussion on a range of topics, from literature, the environment, preservation, current affairs. With the pandemic, Colloquy Down East has shifted its format from the wonderful face-to-face sessions that we had typically in the Blue Hill Peninsula area to a Zoom format that's allowed us to reach beyond our regional confines to bring in speakers and participants from a much wider area. With that, I'm pleased to be leading a 4-session colloquy this March and April that will delve into the coronavirus and climate change, assessing the similarities in consequences of the two events, evaluating whether we will learn anything from the COVID-19 pandemic, whether positive or negative in our response, and whether we can apply those lessons to climate change and addressing the denialism that permeates a good deal of the population. And by assessing the similarities and common consequences of the COVID-19 pandemic and climate change, global impact and the impact on global supply chains, exacerbation of income inequality, sectarian persecution, and nationalistic fervor, and the opposition to action in both areas from tens of millions of COVID and climate deniers. We'll discuss previous disasters and catastrophes to learn whether our forebears took any lessons from those catastrophes, what they did about it. And if they did learn from those catastrophes and disasters, just how great a catastrophe did it take for them to change their opinions and take action. As part of that study, we'll delve a bit into confirmation bias and risk assessment. If you're viewing this video, then you're already on the Colloquy Down East website at colloquydowneast.org. I hope you'll take the time to review the rest of the website to see the many fascinating topics that we'll be exploring in this and other colloquies in the coming spring and fall. I hope to see you there. So, in the meantime, if you need a little bit of camaraderie, a bit of stimulation, or just a buddy to hang around with, I can arrange overnight delivery.